When I first heard about the law of attraction, the secret that our thoughts create our reality, I was truly excited because I thought, oh, finally, like a plan of action, like a pathway, the light at the end of my tunnel of struggle and repetitive patterns that kept me stuck. But what happens if the reality of it is that during your formative years, when your brain was still under construction, you experienced trauma. And now, as an adult, you struggle with intrusive negative thinking or worst case scenarios. So, if you're one of those people, then this video is for you, and I'm going to share 4 main strategies to help you deal with intrusive negative thoughts, to help you manifest and upgrade your life. The first one I've named Reframing, and this one is about taking your power back by shifting your perspective about your negative thoughts. You want to reframe from believing that you're the victim of your thoughts and understand that these thoughts can actually be a benefit to you because they're showing you where you're stuck. They're showing you what your subconscious programming is, what your trauma responses are, what your fears are. Many of us have been through trauma at an early age, which breaks my heart to know that. But as adults, we can courageously look at what we've endured, and if you're on the spiritual path or a healing journey, you've probably looked at your wounds from every angle, and you can say, I see you, I hear you, I feel you, when they come up, knowing that they serve a purpose. They want to keep you safe. They want to keep you protected from any possible danger. They want to keep you locked in a little box that's safe and familiar to keep you safe. So rather than chastising yourself for having negative thoughts, instead you can send love to the little one, the inner child within you that created these thoughts. You can't stop your thoughts. They are coming from your subconscious programming. But as an adult, you can step into your power and send love to yourself. So rather than being a victim of your thoughts, just have more compassion for yourself and send love to yourself. And that brings us to step number 2. So step number 2 is transmuting your thoughts. You're going to transmute your thoughts by first acknowledging them, because we don't want them to be ignored and get louder and louder to get your attention. So you're going to acknowledge them, but you're not going to get involved with them. You're going to acknowledge them, see what they are, see what the message is that they're bringing across, and then you're going to switch the thought and replace it with something new, a preferred thought. And so this is how I do it. I say, oh, there's my old programming coming up. I see you, but I now prefer this, and I insert my new thought that I come up with instead for my preferred way of thinking. And so you may need to do this like multiple times, because the thought will most likely try to get you to get involved with it or switch back to it. Remember, this is a program within you and it doesn't shift so easily, but every time you switch the thought to a new thought, you are breaking the connection to that negative way of thinking. So repetition of this step is really important. And then just as an example, if you're having a thought that's saying, oh, you're not good enough to do that, whatever that is that you're trying to accomplish. So you would say, oh, there's my negative programming coming up that's saying that I am not good enough. So I see you, but instead I prefer to think that I can accomplish anything I set my mind to do. And you also want to take small steps in the direction of your goal to provide your inner child or your subconscious program with proof that it's safe, it's okay for you to step out of the programming, to step out of your comfort zone, to move towards this goal that you want to move towards. You want to take small steps in the direction of your dreams, and you may feel some anxiety come up, which brings us to step 3. So step 3 is called letting go. And this step, you're going to let go of all resistance you have towards your negative thoughts. So this is really important. You don't want to resist, ignore, block, push away, argue against, try to fix, give too much attention to, become a victim of, feel overwhelmed by your thoughts that are coming up. Remember that what you resist persists, and what you shove down today stays. So if you're in the thick of it, and your thoughts are creating a lot of stress and anxiety, then you first want to focus on your breath, and you can basically use your breath to trick your nervous system into thinking that your body is relaxed, and then the nervous system will relax. So the way that you do that is breathe in for 4 counts, hold it for 3, and then breathing out, a long breath out, and then stopping to listen to the silence. And this works really good for me. Also, if you're able to get out in nature or out in the sun, even if you can only be by a window, if you're inside, just getting a little bit of sunlight on you can be a big help. If you're able to get outdoors, then definitely go outdoors, because it is, being in nature is like a big stress detox, can help you a lot. And then another thing that I do is I do like a body scan type of a meditation, where I close my eyes and then start focusing down at my feet, and then just relaxing every muscle in my feet, and then working my way up to my calves, relaxing the muscles in my calf, and just working your way up. You can tighten the muscles and then relax them. And then I work my way all the way up to my head, where I'm relaxing my face, my jaw, my tongue, my eyes, and even my brain. Yes, I'm relaxing my brain. And like I know, like most people wouldn't think like to relax your brain, but if you actually have the intention to relax your brain, this like really helps tremendously. And so the last strategy for dealing with intrusive thoughts is number 4, which is using Ho'oponopono. So Ho'oponopono, in case you don't know, is a Hawaiian prayer, and there are 4 sentences. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, and I thank you. So the way that I use Ho'oponopono is that For the first sentence, which is I'm sorry, I address God or Source or Higher Self, Holy Mother, whoever you want to address, a higher power. And I say, I don't know what it is inside of me that is making me have this repeating thought or these negative scenarios playing out in my mind. Please forgive me, which is the second line. So I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm having this negative thought. Please forgive me. And basically, for me, like I'm saying, I'm sorry that there are these old beliefs within me that were created when I was in survival mode as a child, before I realized that I am loved by Source, that I'm one with everything, that I create my reality, that I am exalted, that I'm worthy of life, that all the beauty and blessings and abundance that comes with it. Please forgive me for ever believing that I was less than worthy. And then you'll continue with the I love you and I thank you. And basically, you're saying thank you for helping me to overcome this programming, these misaligned beliefs within that are maybe stuck in lack of love, money, a job, a home, a loving relationship, supportive friends, whatever it is for you. So those are the 4 strategies that I used to get me through some really trying situations, and I hope they're useful for you as well. So thanks for listening, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.